Can I cut in there just for a second?
Absolutely.
I'll ask Bill a couple questions. What is the liability on volunteerism?
Well, you have, when I sign a release, and you have one, you have a waiver, we did years ago, and then you also have to double check with the insurance company,
Okay.
because their rules on that change. So as long as you got a release of liability and your insurance company's behind you, you're okay.
So what happened at the park, it's nothing bad, but what happened at the park last week shouldn't have happened without the waivers. I mean,
I don't know what
somebody was
happened.
down there cleaning up the park and stuff. I mean, and it was a good thing, don't get me wrong. I had a couple people come to me and want to know if they could volunteer their time to help get the city, and that's when I talked to Teresa, and she mentioned about,
Yeah.
making sure that everything's up to snuff, but then I turn around and hear that somebody went down to the park on city property and cut brush and stuff without that waiver.
Did we have one for Cat and Wayne?
No. Well, and I guess, I mean,
Might have gone way back.
But
I assume we do.
Or do we
when
have it ready
When we
for
get help
the
for the docks, do we have that?
river,
We do not.
river crew?
No.
We do not, okay.
no,
well, I mean, it's the same when we cleaned the cemetery. We were up there cleaning the cemetery and I don't know, I volunteered for all my life and I don't,
yeah, and
I
that's
don't
what these two people that
expect-
came to me, they want to volunteer for the town, but
I think the difference is heavy equipment.
no, it has, even a saw that you're cutting the brush with, you can get cut.
Well,
with
then that would apply to the Albany Riverfront
Yeah,
community too.
right.
Every one of those. people should
Everybody,
sign a waiver.
I mean, it should be done that way all around.
Uniform for it. I mean, you think of Fulton, they have the volunteers at the windmill, the cannon, they're not volunteers. They just all sign the release and the insurance company.
So is it like one and done, you don't have to do it every time? The waiver?
Yeah, you can make it so it's a
Perpetual.
period of time.
Blankets everything.
If you want to go.
I mean, I guess with the part that bothers me is how are you gonna stop, how are you gonna police that?
They beat me to it. I was gonna go down there on Sunday and I got a hold
No,
of these
and
guys.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, don't get me wrong, but by any stretch of the imagination, I'm just saying it's hard to say it's right for one particular group of people and not another, just like the riverfront.
Right.
I mean,
Or did someone tell these people no? I mean, yeah.
no, I don't know. I didn't know nothing about it until after the fact.
They actually did an amazing job.
Yeah, they
They
did,
did.
they did a great job, I'm not saying that. I'm all for it, I just,
Well, I would certainly hate to stifle volunteerism
I do too.
if we have to make them jump through hoops to do so.
I guess that's my thing.
And if it's not a sanctioned thing, I had no knowledge, prior knowledge of anybody going to do that. I mean, it's different if we know and, if they're gonna come and help and do a particular project, maybe we should do that. But,
If it just spur of the moment,
yeah, if someone walks through the park and picks up a piece of garbage or
Right, where's it
or
at?
pulls a weed, how are you gonna, you can't.
I mean, I was just using that for an example, but, I mean, volunteerism is volunteerism,
Absolutely.
and I'm all for it, but
All right,
Are you looking for a way to petition for people to come volunteering or some way that we can?
I'll ask the insurance policy and I'll look up the old,
yeah, that's,
You still have a copy?
Oh, I,
We
yeah,
can't find it.
yeah.
I think those people just saw the park and went, hey, what are you doing? Well, let's go down and pull some weeds and stuff.
That's what I
It
was-
wasn't planned, so that'd be hard to go, oh, wait a minute, now we have to go get a waiver.
really, I mean, if they got hurt,
Well, that's gonna happen as you're walking through the park. If you get hurt, first thing you're gonna ask, your insurance company's gonna ask you is, where were you walking through the park?
no, I understand Floyd, I'm just saying,
No, I get it. I don't just rain on.
no, absolutely, no way, I don't want to stop.
Check with risk management.
Yeah.
Just call them. They'll give you the parameters of what.
all right, well,
Potential
it's
liability.
just something that you need to think about, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we want to cover the village.
Correct. Yep.
But it's like
We
if
could
you
also
were
use
walking
help.
through and there's a
Well,
broken bottle,
even
you pick
to-
it up to throw it away and
to
cut
the
it
other part,
again.
But that's,
I'll check with insurance, I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Well, give a report at the next meeting.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Put it on the agenda.